Sandwich, sandwich, I'm in love with you. You've got lettuce and tomatoes too. Mayonnaise and cheese, you're the one for me. Whoa. Whoa.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. It's National Sandwich Day. And I've got a list of the top 10 sandwiches in America, according to Ranker, the website where you can go and vote up or vote down, whatever the topic might be. And we're going to go through a couple of these. But I do have some questions. Like, what constitutes a sandwich? I mean, obviously, you got bread, you're right. You've got some meat. Maybe you've got some toppings, right? Condiments. But on this list, and it's one of my favorite selections at restaurants, is a patty melt. Now, I love a good patty melt. I like the patty melts at Frisch's. I like the patty melts at Steak and Shake. But is a patty melt a sandwich? Because it's a burger. You know, is it a cheeseburger with Thousand Island? Or is it a sandwich? And is there a difference between a burger and a sandwich? I feel like there is. I mean, when you look at the top 10 sandwiches, you've got grilled cheese, you've got BLT, you've got cheesesteak, you've got an Italian sub, club, pulled pork, pastrami, patty melt. That's the question. Is it a sandwich? Does that count? Also on the list, a Cuban sandwich. And I don't think I've ever had a Cuban sandwich. So we're going to talk about that tonight. Also, how much money did you spend on your dog? Did you spend a lot of money? Or maybe you went to the pound and you adopted a dog. How's $10,000 grab you for a dog? Wow. There's a story about that, and it involves a couple of former NFL football players talking about it. And a few nights ago, we were talking about this idea of the Evening Edge turkey drop, where we were going to take the idea of WKRP and drop turkeys out of the sky. Now, no, not real turkeys, of course. We're talking about foam turkeys. And the foam turkeys would have like prizes attached to them. And we had people calling in. A guy who owns a crane in New Carlisle said, "Hey, I'll bring my crane." And I'm like, "Oh, awesome!" We had people call in and say, "Hey, I will buy 100 turkeys. I will buy 150 turkeys." And I thought, we'll have this all taken care of. But then guess what happened? The lawyers got involved. So I hate to say it, but the whole turkey drop thing may not happen this year. I'm going to work on it for next year. But last night, I had an idea that does involve dropping something. So we're going to talk about that next hour. 937-457-1290. Let's talk to Jim in South Dayton. What's up, Jim?
Hey, buddy. I think you got to distinguish between hot sandwiches and cold sandwiches. I think that has to be,
Yeah.
Because I think I really think you got two categories going on there.
I think you're right. I think you're right because some of these that I mentioned on the list could be both, right? Like an Italian sub, you could have it toasted, or you could have it, cold deli style.
Right.
Same with a pastrami. You can't really do that with a grilled cheese, though. It's got to be hot. Yeah.
And when it comes to dogs, oh my gosh, I got two dogs by osmosis, meaning my son, I got his dogs. One's like 16 and one's 14, and they're just the cutest little dachshunds. So, I hate to say I'll spend about anything, but I've been spending about anything to keep these dogs around. So,
Yeah.
The love's there because they're just so cute.
I got you. No, I got you.
So, and I got a couple squirrels. I got a white squirrel. I think we've talked about white.
Oh, yes. You've got one of the albino squirrels.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
She's called Eloise, and she's actually at a place I work. So,
did you hear us talking the other day? Somebody sent me a message and said, "Hey, I've got an idea." It popped up on their Facebook feed. Watch the squirrels where they bury their nuts now, because now they're doing it, right? They're collecting nuts and they're burying them. And then somebody suggested going out, digging them up, and then put a Cheez-It in place of the.
I did hear that. I thought that was hilarious.
Of the nuts, and I think that would be awfully funny. And if you could get the stunned look of a squirrel on camera, that would be brilliant.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Hey, I would just love the show.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Jim. Have a good one. 937-457-1290. All right. Coming up during this hour, along with your calls, we've got a couple of ladies here in the studio. Let me turn on their microphones here. We got this is I think they arranged this because they know that my memory is not the greatest. We've got on this mic, we've got Mindy. Say hello, Mindy.
Hello.
And on this mic, we have Mindy. Say hello, Mindy.
Hello.
They're both named Mindy.
That's right.
Which makes it very easy for me to remember. And they are from LeReve Massage and Facial Spa in Beaver Creek. They're over by Fairfield Commons over there in the area with Best Buy. You got the Lowe's, you got the Kohl's, right by sort of TGI Fridays, right?
Correct.
Now, we teamed up with you for the month of November, and we're giving away a couples massage.
Correct.
Which is very nice because you asked me before, before we started the show, or you suggested, hey, you and your wife should come because you've got sort of a special area, right? So why don't you talk about that and why people should think about a couples massage?
Well, we have a couples massage that is dedicated for a couple, a husband and wife, or a partnership,
right,
or a mom daughter, or
Sure.
I don't know if you want to do it with your son, but son daughter, but
creepy.
A little bit.
That didn't take long to go creepy, did it?
But we do have a room with 2 beds.
Okay.
And we do have a divider we can put in. So if you guys want to get undressed and then get underneath the covers and then open it back up.
I see.
That way there is a little bit of privacy before you guys get your massage.
Right. Yeah.
But we'll have 2 therapists come in and work on you at the same time. And then you guys will finish at the same time. And it's just a little bit something you can do together.
We have this on our website, WHIO.com. Click on radio contest. Just click on the little hamburger menu there on the left. And you can register to win the couples massage. And we're also giving away some $75 gift cards all month, each week.
Correct.
So a little bit later, I will hop online and we'll find a winner. And we'll announce the first winner on the show.
Oh, awesome.
Now, the reason that you're here, beyond promoting the couples massage contest, is some foolish person decided that he needs a massage on the show, and that foolish person would be me.
Okay.
So what I thought we would do is a little bit later, not right yet. We're not right yet. We got people who want to comment on sandwiches and turkeys and all kinds of fun stuff. But here in a little bit, we're going to We're gonna give me a massage. Well, you're going to give me a massage.
Well,
Yes.
Mindy is going to give you a
Mindy.
massage.
Mindy, well,
Massage Mindy will
Mindy-
be giving you the massage.
Mindy on my right will be giving me the massage, and Mindy on my left will be offering play-by-play.
That's
Correct.
right.
Right?
Sure.
Will that work?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So hang tight. We're going to get to that here in a little bit. 937-457-1290. Tim in Beaver Creek. What's up, Tim?
Friday evening. Greetings, Todd.
How are you? What's going on tonight? Are you working out? Are you out on the road?
Yes, and yes.
All right. So what's happening today?
Well, you were talking about sandwiches, but made me think of bologna, which made me think of something you were talking about last week. The bologna using it as a weapon, the tube of bologna, and I mentioned that you shouldn't do that because that's bologna assault.
Yeah.
I mentioned that last week.
Tim, we all have fond memories of your punchline.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to double check.
I got you.
Well, I got some advice for you. If you have to use food as a weapon, and I repeat, if you have to, throw hot dogs, because throwing a hot dog is just a misdemeanor.
Lordy.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
T-O.
Double D.
H.
Oh.
Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
I just keep telling myself there's nobody here, and I'll just pop the.
All righty. Leslie, how you doing? What's going on? Kim, how are you? Kim's listening in, I think, Arizona. Yeah, she watches the live stream. Hey, Kim Parks, how are you? Jude, how are you doing? He's also in, I think, Arizona. What's going on, Amber? Tim, what's up, man? Zach? Jim. Oh, why is PB&J not on there? It's actually number 13 on the list. I only talked about the top 10. But I'll touch on the others. But PB&J is number 13 on the list. Hey, Melody, how you doing? Josh, what's up, man? Paul, D. Hi, Denise. Had a great time out at First Florist today. Check out the YouTube channel. I think it's posted by now. But I was part of a floral arrangement show. And they gave me some instructions, and it was quite entertaining. So you might check that out. I'm going to post it on my Facebook right now that you can check it out. But thanks to everybody out there at First Florist. It was a good time today. For sure. They told me, you know what they told me? They said after my radio career's over, I could come back and do floral design. Which is a little concerning because the first thing I asked them when I went up there is, are any of these edible? They were like, no, it's really not. So, but it was fun. It was fun nonetheless. Let's see here. My hand at floral design. It's floral, not Florida. My autocorrect is so used to me typing Florida man that it just automatically goes to. All right. Yes, everything is edible at least once, right? Yeah. It's an excellent point, Tim. Excellent point. D, that's a good question. I don't know. How can you have a bad day when you work at a florist? I would agree. Oh, we've got April is watching. She says she works at LeReve Massage and Facial Spa.
Hi, April.
Hey, April, how you doing? Thanks for watching tonight. So we got Ron from Verona and Martin from Xenia. All right. Well, I'll try to make these quick. And it may just be I'll come to you just right at the very end, just say, hey, we've got Mindy and Mindy here, and tell me about the deal that you've got going on this month. And then you just kind of say what it is. It's real simple. Then we'll go into the commercials. And so. A hot dog is not on the list, and that was a question that came up earlier when I was going through this with some folks here at the station. I think somebody posted that too or commented on it. Is a hot dog a sandwich? That's, yeah, see, I don't think it is. Yeah. Yeah, hot dog's a hot dog, right? Now, I guess if you sliced a hot dog thin, like you would slice a stick of pepperoni and put that on like on an Italian sandwich or something, then maybe you could say it's a hot dog sandwich. Well, yeah. It's an excellent question.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday from 5 to 7. National Sandwich Day in full swing. Somebody on the live stream asked, why isn't PB&J on the list? Well, it is. It's just number 13 on the list. I didn't get to all of them. Number 11, the meatball. Number 12, French dip. PB&J. Number 13. Number 14, roast beef. 15, the po' boy. This is all according to Ranker, where you can go vote up or vote down your favorite, in this case, sandwiches. Number 16, the lobster roll. 17, tuna fish. 18, ham and cheese. Is that right? And 19, chicken salad. Apparently 20 has fallen off the list. I don't know what happened to number 20. And then somebody else asked, is a hot dog considered a sandwich? I would argue no. I don't think a hot dog is a sandwich. But, if you got a favorite sandwich, or maybe you got a favorite place you like to go for a sandwich here in town, 937-457-1290. Martin and Xenia, what's up, Martin?
Hey, Todd, you grew up in Beaver Creek, correct?
I did, yes.
Okay. Do you remember, did your mom ever bring you to Xenia when you were a kid? And this is in regards, Todd, to the turkey drop. That I'm all for it, brother.
I understand, but the lawyers have put their foot down.
Well, we need to talk to them guys and tell them to stop being so chicken.
Right. Yeah, I got you.
Anyway, following your last caller, you know where he keeps all his dad jokes, right?
I'm afraid to ask, Martin, where does he keep all of his dad jokes?
In a database.
Oh, man.
My kids love that one, Todd.
That's
okay.
Yeah, I can see
so
why.
Back to the turkey drop. Do you remember, did you ever do this? Because my mom took me and my brothers and our baby sister to do this. Back in the 70s,
okay.
I can't remember if it was a helicopter, Todd, or if it was a crane like your friend in New Carlisle said they'd bring out for your drop. But they used to drop styrofoam, like the size of maybe a baseball or a softball, styrofoam balls onto all of us kids, and each ball had a number on it. Okay.
Okay.
And you took that ball and you took it to, I want to say it was Kennedy's where they did it back in the day.
Okay.
In Xenia.
Yeah.
And you would take that ball, Todd, and you would take it over to the store and you would redeem it for a cool little prize.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, see,
do you remember that?
I don't remember that specifically, but I do remember, and I said this the other night, years and years ago when I worked at Z93, we did a turkey drop, and it was the foam turkeys that I was talking about out of the helicopter out at Hara Arena. But back then, times were a lot simpler, right? And people weren't as litigious.
What happened?
The world has changed. Everybody sues everybody for everything. So,
Todd, you got to do something about it. You're a radio personality for crying out loud.
Well, here's what I was told. They love the idea. They're not going to have time to be able to vet everything between now and Thanksgiving. That's all. So my goal is to try to shoot for this next year without fail.
That would be great, Todd, because I'm not kidding you. We loved that in Xenia, Ohio, when they would have the drop the styrofoam balls day.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Christmas.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But I'm going to talk more about this later because I came up with another idea to drop something. Thanks, Martin. 937-457-1290. Mindy and Mindy are here from LeReve Massage and Facial Spa. And coming up after the break, they're going to, one of the Mindys, they're going to flip. What's that?
I said massage Mindy.
We
got manager Mindy and massage Mindy.
We're both still M&M.
Yeah, but there's a distinguished one out of the two.
Massage Mindy
That's
is going
right.
to give me a massage. Now, manager Mindy, real quickly, tell me about the deal that you guys have running for November, because a massage is a great gift to get somebody for the holidays.
Absolutely. We have every single Friday in November right now, we have $49 massage and facials.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah. And to make it the pot even sweeter, we have, you buy $100, you get $25 free. So it's like a win.
Right. So what's the website they can go and learn more about your place?
LeReveMassage.com.
It's LEREVE massage.com.
Correct.
There you go. All right. Coming up after the news, I get a rub down right here on the radio.
What is this?
The Evenings with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment. Fill it up. Double D. H. Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday from 5 to 7. We are preparing for a massage from LeReve Massage and Facial Spa. And Massage Mindy is in the house. I would encourage you, if you are in a safe space to do so, check out the live stream because we have added an additional camera. So, so you can see the rub down. And no, it's not topless, okay? Just calm down. Calm down. All right, so we got Manager Mindy over there from LeReve.
Yes.
And we've got Massage Mindy. And by the way, during the break, somebody called and said that Massage Mindy has magic hands, which I think this is great. This is great. And we're also going to take calls. So while Massage Mindy starts the rub down. Okay, enough of the stupid sex music. All right, for crying out loud. This is a reputable place, all right? This isn't
Absolutely. We do not do any funny business at this place.
No funny business. Only the funny business on this show. That's all. So Massage Mindy, by all means. Let's go. Oh, okay. Now I am going to try to take calls through this. So if you'd like to talk to me while I'm getting a massage, by all means, 937-457-1290. Ron in Verona. What's going on, Ron?
Oh, all right. Hey, you talking about sandwiches?
I'm talking about sandwiches, Ron.
Well, I'm going to mention two. You mentioned one, but I used to live in New Orleans.
Okay.
There used to be a shrimp and oyster po' boy you could get down there.
Oh, yeah. That sounds good.
But there's also something called a muffalano.
A muffalano?
Yeah.
Oh, what's a muffalano?
Okay, muffalano, they fix it on French bread and they soak the part where they cut the bread open in some kind of dressing before they put the sandwich on there.
Yeah.
I can't remember because it's been so many years what else on it, but it's absolutely delicious.
Well, the po' boy is on the top 20 list. It's in the it's like number 15. I've had a couple of decent po' boys in the Dayton area. I think one that I had was at Ladder 11, maybe. Was that it? I think so. I think it was. But so that's great. And now let me ask you this: on this list, have you had a lobster? Oh, lobster roll.
No, I have not had a lobster roll.
Okay, well, those are pretty good. I think they have them at Captain D's. I don't know if it's real lobster or real roll, but they have them.
Eat at your own risk.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Very, very good. Yeah. All right.
Probably mock lobster.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we got. Thanks for your call, Ron. We got. This might be the Rob from Spring. Rob.
Hey, Todd.
How you doing? This is the Rob that called in and said that Massage
Mindy has magic hands.
Oh, she's got the magic hands. Oh, Lordy. Now, let me say this. This because we're giving away a couples massage in the month of November. And this is a really nice thing to buy for your spouse.
Absolutely.
Right? So
yeah. And we have all different types of massage therapists there. Yes, Mindy has magic fingers, but I feel like all of our therapists do. We have some for light pressure, we have some for deep pressure. We got trigger point, lymphatic, cupping, everything that you would probably want with a massage you can get here.
Now, what is cupping?
Well, we take these little silicone cups, or we have other ones too, but you kind of like put them on your
right.
They put them on your back, and it kind of sucks up the blood front, and it
Oh,
separates the.
I gotcha. Yeah.
And it's just a little bit more of a therapy for you.
Okay, so like not like a plunger.
No,
No,
nope.
not like a big plunger. Wow.
I mean, we do have small ones, big ones. I mean, it might be a size of a plunger. And I'm just playing.
I gotcha. Now, Rob, how long have you been going there to LeReve?
We have been going to LeReve for about a year.
Wow.
Me and my current wife usually see Mindy.
Really?
Rob and Teresa. She
yes.
knows us.
Hi, Rob. Hi, Teresa.
Wow. Well, that's quite the endorsement. You keep going back for a year. That's pretty good.
Yes, and we used to get from Mindy when she was somewhere else before. So
Okay. All right. Well, very cool. I appreciate your call, Rob. Thanks for the endorsement.
Sir.
Mindy just got her 1 year too at our place.
Oh, well, that's great. Now, do you walk on people's backs? I've seen that before.
We do not offer it, but I do have one therapist, April, that she will be more than happy to take her shoes off and get on that back for you.
Really?
Yes.
Now, see, that's something to consider.
And I have to say, I have deep tissue therapists at our studio, but when April uses her feet, I always say she's my deepest therapist.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. All right. 937-457-1290. Boy, this feels great. This would make a lovely stocking stuffer.
Absolutely.
You know, just get one of these, get a certificate, put it right there in the stocking. And wow. We got some mail.
Sit back down and shut your trap. It's time for mail call.
Message for you, son.
You should see a fan mail.
You got a message. I got your letter. Amazing what you can accomplish by mail.
Congratulations, Skippy. You've got mail.
Don't forget my neck. You know, again, last couple mornings I woke up, I got kind of a little creak in there, you know. So yeah, there you go. If you'd like to send me an email, it's eveningedgetodd@gmail.com, or you can hit me up on social media at eveningedgetodd on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Hey, Todd, I've been captivated by the vehicles into buildings count for the past month and had an experience. I was home yesterday and was outside grabbing the trash cans when I noticed a service van backing into the neighbor's driveway across the street. I paid attention because the van had a beeper on it when it backed up. This was a large van with a variety of ladders on top. I watched this service van back into the garage door, completely destroying it. Hang on. We need the, there you go. And the framing along the top. Does this qualify in the count? Are there parameters like there has to be a police report? Maybe qualify for an asterisk. This is all I could think of since yesterday. Love the show. Ryan and Xenia. Well, thank you, Ryan. Appreciate that. That does count. 100% that counts. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to show up on WHIO.com. We've had people call in and they've said, oh, I saw this happen. Or my granddad hit his garage, put a big dent in it. We add that to the count. Now, right now, we're at 134 for the year. So this would be 135, and I will count this because let's be honest. I mean, he has the details, right? So thank you for listening, Ryan, and we're going to add that to the list. 937-457-1290. Oh man, it just here's the thing about this is that at your place, it's not just, like a massage parlor or whatever. No. You've got this, it's a facial spa. Right, that's right. That's right.
We're a spa.
Exactly. 100%. So what are the, it's part, facial spa.
Absolutely.
But, so what other things do you offer there besides massage and facial spa?
We have anti-aging, detox, and hot stone facials. We also do microdermabrasion, dermaplaning. We also do waxings, full body waxings. So anything that you want waxed, we can do it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a lot of men come in for waxing?
I will say that we do not have a lot of men come in. We can do back waxing and facial waxings and arm waxings for men. We just don't like to get a little bit below the waist.
No, I understand. Yeah, I wouldn't want anybody below my waist either. But I remember when my wife and I, when we first started dating, she was kind of like the first girlfriend I had had in a while. And I thought, oh, I'm going to take advantage of this. Will you wax my back?
We
You know?
have, yeah.
And she drew blood.
Oh,
so that was the last time.
Yeah,
that was the last time that we ever did that.
She did not do it right then.
Yeah, well, maybe it was the bottle of wine. But I have thought about that because
we do get more back waxings in men than anything.
Yeah. Well, that might be something to think about too. You know, get your wife a nice facial. And if you've got a hairy back and, maybe she's not a fan, you could take care of that. Molly in Oakwood, what's going on, Molly?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to, I've never been to their salon,
Mm-hmm.
but I understand they do sports massage.
They do what?
Sports massage? Yes, we do.
Oh,
Yeah.
I swear I thought you said fork massage. And I'm like, what is fork massage? They got the cups, the little suction cups.
We do sports massages. It's where we incorporate a little bit of stretching with our massage to try to get those muscles a little bit looser for all those people that do exercises and work out and bodybuilders.
Right. Go ahead, Molly.
Okay. Well, Todd, you're moaning a lot. I just want you to know that.
Well, look, somebody's working on my back. You know,
I gotcha.
It is.
I love your show, and I listen to
you.
it every day.
Oh, well, thank you, Molly. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And I'm happy that you're indulging in a massage because what I want to tell you is this. I am a runner, and every 2 weeks, I had a therapist that would give me a sports massage. Changed my life.
Wow.
I didn't know that there was anybody, and he moved away.
Oh.
And I didn't know that there was anyone in town that was giving them.
Well, we are down in Beaver Creek at LeReve Massage and Facial Spa right there across the street from Olive Garden.
Check it out, Molly, and let me know how it goes, okay?
I will, and thanks for having these guys on.
Of course.
I'm glad you're treating yourself.
Oh yeah. This is one of the perks of the job, I guess. All right, Molly, have a good one.
All right.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Magic hands. Josh is asking, is your wife happy about this? She knows all about it.
It's on camera.
100%. She knows all about it. Yeah.
Camera, bud.
Oh, man. Right. D says massage parlor is old terminology. Yeah, I know. I
like to give people a hard time.
I know. 100%. 100%. Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's one or two in Beaver Creek, which I am really surprised about.
Is that where they do the extra stuff?
Yep.
And that's what's called a parlor. Okay.
Yeah, we do not associate with those.
Okay. I saw the client list.
But that's not. But I mean, that's not legal.
No.
So that's the thing I don't understand. Is it's like, how does this
You'll be shocked at how
continue?
have to turn around and I've actually kicked out of them and had to stop. They came out like I can't finish them. It's amazing. There's people
Because they think that that's what it's going to be.
Wow. You remember around the Fairfield Mall?
Right.
It's not like it's so weird, you know.
and we're definitely, we're the only one. We are a small mom and pop store, so it, people might get the wrong idea because there's not a lot of them around, but no.
Oh, drink lots of water after every massage.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So why is that? What's the story with that? Why do you?
Toxins out of your body.
We're flushing the toxins out of your body, and massage actually helps get you healthier. And so if it's taking your blood and it's making it flow more to get all those toxins out of your body. A lymphatic massage definitely That's a lighter pressure that helps get all those more of the toxins out.
Oh, wow.
And it flushes out your system.
I had
So
no
the
idea
water,
that that's what it was.
yeah. So the water you need to drink more water to help hydrate that more. And also I tell people, a lot of my younger clients that come in, don't drink on the day that you're getting your massage, because it will intensify your buzz big time.
So don't drink on the day you get a massage?
No alcohol is what I'm saying.
I do realize that for some people that is the opposite.
Right, exactly. I know. Yeah.
Like me. Wait a second.
Drinking tonight.
Oh wait, I'm gonna get a massage and get drunk. No.
Holy cow.
But yeah, a lot of people don't realize the benefits of a massage. So
I had no idea. I mean, I just thought it was about muscles and
it's a little bit of everything,
nerves.
Body, soul, helps helps brain functioning, memory.
Yep.
Yeah, it does a lot for you.
I actually have a funny saying. My doctor actually taught me it.
April, I think you're about right. Yeah, I'm not going to want to work for the rest of the day. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah. What's that? Oh, mention that. That's a good thing. That's it. Holy cow. I don't mean to be moaning so much here on the live stream, but man, oh man, Mindy is knocking it out of the park.
Hey, and I haven't heard you tickle it yet, so she's
No.
getting in there.
I
No,
know what I'm doing.
my
That's
pants are
why I
still on.
laugh.
That's why. Oh,
Oh, one thing I'd like to say too is you do not have contracts on it.
back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday from 5 to 7, as the massage continues from LeReve Massage and Facial Spa in Beaver Creek. And manager Mindy, not massage Mindy. Oh, man, it's just so good. You were telling me that you do prenatal massage, and I was thinking, what a great idea as a gift that you could buy for Christmas,
Yeah.
because expectant mothers for the holidays, they get a lot of baby stuff and maybe clothes, maternity clothes or whatever. This is something maybe somebody might not think about.
Yes, as long as they're out of their first trimester, we do offer prenatal massages. It's a great way for the woman to have a little bit of relaxation and help them kind of settle because their bellies are growing,
Right,
and
yeah.
it helps with the muscles. We give them all the way up until they're due. We have actually had people come in to try to help stimulate their labor.
Oh, wow.
So
Interesting.
yeah.
Interesting. Now, the other thing that you mentioned to me, you have memberships,
We do.
but they're month to month. You don't have to.
No contract.
Yeah.
No contract at all. It's just a month-to-month basis. We start out as a membership at $69, and we work our way up. So $69 is our basic one for a 1-hour massage or facial.
Right.
And then you just pay month to month. And then if you decide to cancel, it's 1
Right.
month.
So how many times, if you have a membership, like how
You
many
can come
times?
as many times as you want for that membership price.
Oh my gosh.
And we run all kinds of specials, like our Black Friday sale. Every Friday, $49. Our members get to take advantage of that too. So
Wow. Well, this has been great. Oh, go ahead.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead. No,
We
you're
have the
fine.
hero line too, which I'm so sorry. That is my best one, I think.
A hero line.
A hero line for any medical person that works in medical
Oh.
field, our first responders, our military, they all get 25% off all regular prices. That goes for facials, massage, and waxing.
You need to include radio talk hosts in that, I think.
All right,
Yeah.
you're anytime you come.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you, ladies, for coming in. I really appreciate this.
Thank you for having us.
Of course, this has been great. Next hour, we're going to get back to some normalcy if I can stay awake, because man, oh man, Massage Mindy does have some magic hands.
Yes, we hope to see
What am I
you.
listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment. Fill it up. Double D. H. Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Yowza, man, oh man, that was amazing. That was great. Huh. That's amazing. Man, oh man. Well, I hope that was somewhat entertaining. I always hate doing things on the show that seem a little self-indulgent, but yep, drink the water. That's what they told me. Drink the water, and they said it might be wise not to drink alcohol because the buzz, I guess, will be even stronger. And I thought, well, that's not an incentive not to drink. Ooh. I'll tell you what, I feel pretty relaxed. Already a day that had a lot going on today. Whew.
And I'm getting really sick of guys named Todd. You know, yeah, it's just a goofy name, okay? Hi, what's your name? Todd. I'm Todd.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. A big shout out to Mindy and Mindy from LeReve Massage and Facial Spa. What an hour. What an hour. What a rub down. Holy cow. Candidly, I'd just like to go home and curl up and go to bed. I'm so relaxed right now, but I'll tell you what, if you've never tried one, you need to try it. And you can register to win one at WHIO.com, a couples massage. Just click on the radio contests. 937-457-1290. Also, a quick shout out to Loanne and Gina at First Florist. I was out there earlier today, and thank you to everybody who came by. We had dozens and dozens of folks stop by First Florist and Greenhouses for their first day of their holiday open house. And I participated in a craft demonstration. They gave me some great guidance, and I made a couple of holiday floral presentations. And the video, you can watch it on my Facebook. It was a lot of fun. The ladies were just wonderful, and they put up with my shenanigans. So thank you for that. And that goes on tomorrow, by the way, starting at 9 a.m., and Santa will be there at 10:30. So you can take your kids and go see Santa. I think that might be one of the first stops that Santa's making in the Miami Valley this year. Last hour, we were talking a little bit about the fact that today is National Sandwich Day. And number one on the list, this according to Ranker. Ranker's a website where you can go and you can vote up or vote down different topics, different items. The top 10 sandwiches, number one on the list, grilled cheese, followed by BLT, cheesesteak, Italian sub, or as my mom calls it, Italian. A club sandwich, a Reuben, barbecue pulled pork, pastrami, patty melts, and a Cuban. And related to that, the best cheeses for a grilled cheese. I'll just give you the top 5, cheddar American, Gouda, and Monterey Jack and provolone. So if you have any comments on, cheese sandwiches, grilled cheese, or just sandwiches in general, maybe you go to a place that just has outstanding sandwiches. I remember years ago going to the Upper Crust. I only went there a handful of times, but boy, oh boy, they had great sandwiches. Also, Christopher's Restaurant, now over there on Linden. They have some really good sandwiches. You might want to check that place out. But if you got a comment on that, 937-457-1290. All right. A few days ago, I was talking about the fact that my dream is to basically recreate WKRP's famous turkey drop, because it was the first of November, and I thought, well, here we are. We're now in Turkey Month, right? And what better way to sort of commemorate the holiday with a turkey drop of our own? We had a lot of great people call in. We had a gentleman who said that he owns a crane company. We could use a crane, his crane for free. We had people call in and say, hey, I will buy some of those foam turkeys. I'll buy them. Where do I send the money? And I thought, oh, this would be great. This would be great. Well, I brought it up to the powers that be here at WHIO, and they love the idea. However, like everything else in this world, such nonsense and stunts, there's a legal concern. There's concern that they won't be able to sort of vet everything to make sure everybody is covered with insurance. It's just the world we live in, right? You could do this 25 years ago and nobody would say a thing, right? They'd just go out and they'd have fun, and that would be that. But that's not the way the world is anymore, right? Somebody trips trying to get a turkey, and suddenly you're in court for the next 10 years. And that's what happens. So they're not poo-pooing it. They're not saying we can't do it. What they're saying is we need more time to sort of work it out And that's just not going to happen before Thanksgiving. I understand that. So my goal is going to be between now and next November 1st is try to figure out a way to do this that is safe and fun, because I am going to do this before I end whatever radio career, whenever that is. You know what I mean? Like that is my bucket list item. An evening edge turkey drop. That being said, last night I got a random email from a just like a news website. And the odd topic was weird things that cities across the country drop on New Year's Eve. Now, the one that comes to mind, of course, is the big ball in New York City, right? We've watched it for years. But there are other cities that drop strange things, including, I'm about to have a coughing fit. Hang on. Okay. I think I'm okay. Lebanon, Pennsylvania, for more than 25 years, they've been dropping a giant package of bologna on New Year's Eve. I guess Lebanon is renowned for bologna, first pioneered by the Pennsylvania Dutch. So they drop a big pack of bologna. It's a 100-pound, 6-foot-long piece of meat. And that's what they drop. Tallapoosa, Georgia, drops a possum. A taxidermied possum. And the big possum drop involves music, food vendors, and fireworks. Now, it's a taxidermied possum named Spencer. It's not a real possum. However, there was a town, Brasstown, North Carolina, who used to drop an actual possum. And PETA put their foot down, of course, and the fun ended in 2020. The fun ended for a lot of things in 2020, didn't it? Yeah. In Idaho, Boise, Idaho, of course, they drop a giant potato. This giant illuminated potato made of resin, it drops right there on New Year's Eve. In Raleigh, North Carolina, Raleigh's known as the City of Oaks because they have a lot of majestic oak trees. They drop a 10-foot tall, 1,250-pound copper and steel acorn. Good idea. I love that. And finally, Eastport, Maine, they drop a giant wooden sardine. Good Lord, I'm dying here. But I got to get through this. I've built it up. I got to get through it. So my idea is this. I want to drop something. And again, I don't know if we'll have time to get it done before New Year's Eve. We have that giant Cheez-It at Carillon Park, our statue. Why can we not drop that on New Year's Eve? That is big enough that we could hoist it up on a crane, maybe the guy in New Carlisle, and on New Year's Eve, drop the Cheez-It. Would that not be fantastic? So I've reached out to Brady Crest there at Carillon, and hopefully we can figure something out. Because by God, by the end of this year, I'm going to drop something from the sky.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. It's a radio show. It's entertainment. Fill it up. Double D. Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown. Seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Melody, that would be great. Jude, I didn't do the hot hat today. I had those folks coming in today to do the massage, so we didn't do it, but we'll do it next week probably. Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. So I got this idea, dropping the Cheez-It from somewhere in Dayton on New Year's Eve. The giant Cheez-It that we unveiled earlier this year over at Carillon. And I don't know. Maybe we can make another one. I have no idea, but I think it would be spectacular. Sort of like the big ball in New York City. More impressive, I would say, than Lebanon, Pennsylvania, where they drop a giant pack of bologna. Though, okay, admittedly, that might be kind of fun to watch. But Boise does a potato, sardine, and Maine. You know, Cheez-It would be just spectacular. Imagine the big cheese. And this kind of goes back to the whole statue idea. This beautiful orange glowing Cheez-It suspended in the air, dropping down to a certain point, bringing in the new year. Come on, man. That would be amazing. Jeff and Kettering, what's going on?
Hi, Todd. I'm listening to you all the time.
Thank you.
I have a kind of bizarre New Year's Eve story. It doesn't about dropping, but it has something to do with New Year's Eve.
Okay, let's hear it.
I used to be in the Army in the early 80s, and I was stationed in a little town called Hanau in Germany, right outside of Frankfurt.
Okay.
And there's in the middle of the town square is the statue of the Grimm brothers. You know the Grimm brothers fairy tale?
Yeah.
Okay. There's one sitting down and one standing up behind him with his hand on his shoulder. They say on New Year's Eve, you could actually, if you're drunk enough, this is again, that's the word you have to, you can actually watch them change places.
Ah.
That makes.
Hello? What?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, go ahead.
Does that make sense? They say you could actually watch them change places. I've actually had people tell me, I swear I saw these guys move. I swear they one got up and went around the chair and the other one sat down.
I seem to be a little perplexed by what you're talking about. Maybe
okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
What don't you understand?
Well, you know, I just got a massage, and they've apparently loosened the toxins in my system, and I guess they've all gone to my brain. So explain this to me one more time. I want to understand this.
I was stationed in a little town in Germany called Hanau.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Home of the Grimm brothers.
Grimm brothers.
Right.
There's a statue in the middle of the city.
Okay.
One is sitting down, one is standing up behind him.
Okay.
On New Year's Eve, if they say you're drunk enough, you can actually watch them change places.
Okay, well, that I guess that's certainly possible. It just depends on how drunk you're going to be.
Yeah,
and you're
exactly.
in Germany, and you're going to be really drunk, probably.
Correct.
Yeah, I got you. Well, that makes sense now. So,
and I've actually had people tell me that they actually saw them change places.
Really? Well,
yeah.
Booze does an amazing thing to your mind sometimes.
It really does. It really does. Some of the beers in Germany.
Oh, they're really, really strong. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like 13, 14% alcohol, I think, if not more.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right, Jeff. I appreciate your call, buddy. Have a great weekend. That line's open 937-457-1290.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
No, there's no look. To me, bungee jumping is no different than skydiving. It's just not going to happen. Not going to do that. That is not the thing that I want to do. Yeah, and actually, I actually did get an email back from Brady at Carillon. I can't go into it on the air, but he finds the idea intriguing. So, that's a first step. That is a first step. Well, here's what I'm thinking, Melody, is I'm thinking the giant Cheez-It coming down, right? Along with a fountain of Cheez-It crackers exploding like fireworks. That's what I'm thinking. That's a funny idea. Oh, man. It's a fountain of Cheez-It. 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 Do. Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. So we're talking about this idea since the powers that be have sort of squashed the idea of dropping turkeys from a crane or a helicopter or a tall building. They just don't feel like there's enough time between now and Thanksgiving to sort of legally vet it all. Because that's the way the world is now, right? Everybody's litigious and we need time to work on this. So my goal between now and Thanksgiving of next year is to try to put this together. But I really want to drop something from the sky before the end of the year. That is my goal. I've had a lot of goals in 2023, and I've accomplished many of them, but the one that has eluded me is dropping something from the air. Now, some wiseacres on the live stream are picking up where a caller from a week or earlier this week left off. This notion that I should dress as a turkey and skydive. I'm not going to skydive. I'm just not one of those people who would ever do that. I'm a big guy. I feel like there's a danger there. Captain Scurvy is suggesting that I bungee jump dressed as a turkey, I'm assuming. Well, first of all, where are you going to bungee jump in Dayton? There's really no place to bungee jump. You'd have to go out of town. You'd have to, go to some giant bridge over whatever river. We don't have that. But I'm not going to do that either. And no, Lou M would not have done that. Lou M would not have bungee jumped. I don't care what you say. I'm not going to do it. So my idea is to drop a giant Cheez-It. Our giant Cheez-It from Carolina. Maybe we could do that. I don't know if we'll be able to do it this year. Maybe these are two things that I just need to buckle down and work on for next year. And see if we can work it out. I think this would be great. Right? And then maybe it could become a yearly event. Like the little town in Pennsylvania that drops a giant pack of bologna. We could do it with a Cheez-It. This makes sense. 100%. We had a suggestion from Chris. He sent me a message at Evening Edge Todd. He said, "Hey Todd, I was listening tonight to the show. You were talking about the turkey drop. I had an idea that maybe we could do a turkey scavenger hunt across the city. Now listen to this. I like this idea. We paint the turkeys to look like giant Easter eggs, and people can go out and find them. If nobody finds the turkeys, well, it's December, January, February. They will stay frozen. Or the animals will eat them." Now, see, at first when I started reading that, I thought, "Oh, he's got an idea. Let's come up with some sort of crazy turkeys, maybe wooden turkeys, and we could paint them, and then we can hide them in places, and there'd be like turkeys throughout the Miami Valley, and if you found the turkey, you would win." He's actually talking about using real frozen turkeys, which I absolutely love. I love that idea. Just, hiding a turkey somewhere. Not bad. Not bad. We have some cat news.
I love cats. I love every kind of cat. I just want to hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat. Can't hug every cat. So anyway, I am a cat lover and I love to run. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about cats again. I really love cats.
All right. I love that song. This is kind of interesting. I don't have a cat. Jason Michaels down in the news booth. I don't know if he's available at the moment. He's throwing his headphones on. Jason,
Jason, are you down there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just getting in the chair.
I know you are. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to just throw this at you at the last second.
I'm here.
So I've got this story about cats. Okay. Now, how long have you had a cat?
Oh my Lord. probably going on 20 years.
Okay. So you've had a couple of cats, number of cats, right?
I had 3 at one point, and I'm now down to 2.
So there was a study published in the Journal of Behavioral Processes, which, by the way, I subscribe to. Get it every month. Look forward to it.
Okay.
2 U.S. scientists have counted over 250 different facial expressions from domesticated cats when they encounter one another.
I can believe that.
So I'm just curious. Not that you've, sat around the house on a Saturday night counting cats' expressions.
No.
But, that's kind of interesting. I would have thought maybe a dozen or so, but they counted 250. And what they did is they filmed 53 cats at a local cat cafe.
Okay.
Have you ever taken your cats to a cat cafe?
No, but at least there was one here in
I think there's still a cat cafe.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
But they filmed 53 cats at this local cat cafe, and from 194 minutes of footage that they gathered, they recorded 186 different feline interactions.
Oh wow!
The cats were adult domestic short hairs of both sexes, all neutered or spayed. Now, I wonder if that changes your expression.
Maybe
if you've been clipped,
might give you a little catitude there.
That's true. Researchers assessed the differences in expression with a coding system designed specifically for cats, and they found that 45.7% of coded expressions were friendly, while 37% were aggressive.
Oh my! Well, now I also, not to change the subject.
No,
but
we're fine.
I did see something on a YouTube video that said there's like, a dozen or more of cat vocalizations, and they all mean different things.
And the cats somehow know this between each other.
And on top of that, a cat that meows at you, typically when they become adults, they don't meow at other cats.
Interesting.
So when you hear a meow, the cat's saying something to you.
Now, see, isn't this kind of interesting? Let's say you have a cat, right, and you bring the cat home, and it's very, like a kitten, right? Chances are the kitten, it's not been around other kittens a great deal, right?
Yeah.
So you have this cat, and you have this cat in your house, and many people only keep their cat inside.
Right.
Like
I do.
Right.
Yeah.
And maybe now you've got multiple cats, but true. I wonder if a cat who's never been outside, who's never encountered another cat for years and years and years and years, could go to a cat cafe and recognize a meow that another cat makes and understand what that means.
I don't know, but I wouldn't put it past them.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if you've never been around another cat and its meow, how would they must instinctively know what it is.
As adults, they don't typically meow at each other. They communicate other ways.
Well, maybe with one of these 250 different facial expressions.
Quite possibly.
But the paper detailed that a friendly expression is shown when the ears and whiskers move forward while their eyes close.
True.
And an aggressive cat has constricted pupils, ears flattened against the head, and a tongue swipe of the lip.
Exactly true.
Well, that's just crazy, because I mean, I know that cats are pretty complicated.
They can be.
I think that they're probably more, maybe sophisticated is a better word. I think more so than dogs. Dogs are pretty simple, I feel like.
Yeah, and cats, every cat has its own individual thing, so to speak. For example, Midnight, my black cat. If there's food to be had, Midnight's on it like that.
Yeah.
The other cat, JJ, when he gets up in the morning, he's kind of like me. It's like, where's my coffee? I don't want to even think about food right now.
Very different. Very different personalities.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of animals and dogs, I mentioned this last hour and I didn't get to it because I was getting a rub down.
Oh, yeah, I heard.
There is a podcast called Nightcap, and it features Shannon Sharp and Chad Johnson. I'm thinking that's Ocho Cinco.
Oh, okay.
Both NFL players, and they do this podcast together. Well, it came up on a recent podcast that Shannon Sharp paid for a special Pomeranian doggy.
Ooh.
Any guesses on how much he paid?
I was going to say, you better have your credit card out for that.
$10,000.
Yep.
Now, here's what's crazy about this.
Okay.
Is that not only did he spend 10 grand on this dog, he bought it from overseas.
Oh.
And he explained that he had a dog handler who flew from her native country, wherever that might be, to another country to pick up the dog, and then accompanied the dog back to Los Angeles to deliver it to him.
Oh, wow.
And then she flew back to where she was from. So he paid somebody to go pick up a dog in Europe somewhere.
Right.
Now, Pomeranians, I know, they're expensive and they're rare and whatever, but 10 grand for a dog. And he did it because it looks like a teddy bear.
That's true. They do.
Exactly like a teddy bear. And that's why he dropped that big money.
Yeah.
That's just nuts. I mean, I understand. Like, we have two dogs. We have Lily and Luna. Of course, here's Lily. Luna has mic fright. She doesn't like, and we bought our dogs. We bought them from private folks.
Right.
Okay. We didn't go to the pound because I have an allergy to like pet dander.
I gotcha.
Yeah. I can't be around dogs that shed. That's why we don't have a cat. When I met my wife, she had a cat. After one weekend staying at her place, the cat disappeared.
There you go.
I mean, she gave the cat to a friend who took it. But
Gotcha.
But I just can't be around that. So we get the dogs that don't really shed.
Right.
So I can understand spending money maybe on a specialty dog like that, not going to the pound, because most of those dogs are going to be shedding dogs, right? They're usually mixes of some sort.
Oftentimes.
Right. But 10 grand for a dog.
Yeah. I mean,
that's the most I think I've ever heard somebody spending for a dog.
My cats were both rescues.
Right.
You know, so.
Well, and that's the way to do it. If you can do it 100%, because, all the rescue places, they're full of dogs, and not all of them get homes, unfortunately, but if you can't, but $10,000, that just seems a bit excessive.
It is.
Yeah. All right, Jason. Well, thank you. Have a great weekend.
What am I listening to now? What is this? The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. It's a radio show. It's entertainment. Fill it up. T-O-double-D. H-O-double-L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown. Seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Yes, I've seen those bald cats, Joan, and those Mr. Bigglesworth from Austin Powers. Yeah. Those I'll be honest, those things kind of freak me out a little bit. I've just never been a huge cat person. And I'll tell you why, and some people might poo-poo this, but it's just the reality. When I was growing up, my Grandma Fryman, had a farm out in Brookville area. And we would go out to visit, and she had, I mean, she wasn't, I don't know that I'd call her a cat lady, but she had probably 4 or 5 cats living inside. And she had cats on the farm. So everywhere I went, there were cats. There was cat vomit. There was cat poop. There was shedding all over the place. And Grandma, bless her heart, wasn't necessarily the best at keeping the litter boxes fresh and clean. And whenever we would go in there, I would just be, it wasn't unbearable, but it was pretty disgusting. Pretty disgusting. And in her house, there had been, I think, places where the cats had sprayed, and she, back in those days, out on the farm, they didn't. They didn't. But sorry, just heard my promo run for the remote that I did earlier, so I'm not sure why that aired. But anyway, but it just really put a bad taste in my mouth for cats, And I dated a couple of women over the years before I met my wife, and I even mentioned, my wife had a cat. It was just, I just didn't like them. Just didn't like them. But I will say, I think they're pretty interesting, But that's surprising. I mean, 250 some facial expressions. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh no. Josh, did the cop show up or? Oh no. Oh. I'm gonna have. I may have to mention that. I won't mention your name. That's crazy. Oh no. Crazy kids. Oops. Oh wow. Joan, have fun playing Yahtzee. Yahtzee, Yahtzee, Yahtzee.
Unfortunately, that's a problem.
Oh, no.
Did I do that?
Fubar, big time. Oh, no.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. I just have to share. Somebody on the live stream just posted that their 4-year-old just accidentally called 911. And the cops showed up wanting to know what was going on. Kids. I told the story before. When I was a kid, I actually called 911 and reported a fake robbery at the candy store. I think I was like 7 or 8. And boy, oh boy, was Dad not pleased. Had no idea that even then, they could trace your phone number. So they knew where the call came from. Phone rings a few minutes later. This is the Beaver Creek Police. We have a report of a robbery, blah, blah, blah. And my dad, I could just like, Todd Allen. Oh, man. Well, look, at least everything is okay. There was nothing wrong. But, man, it happens. It's a great story. One day you'll embarrass them with when they bring home their first girlfriend or boyfriend. Right? Well, thank you for listening this week. It was a lot of fun. Had our Halloween show, talked about a turkey drop. Got a massage tonight from Mindy and Mindy at LeReve Massage and Facial Spa. Don't forget, you can register to win a couples massage at WHIO.com. Just click on Radio Contest. You'll find it. And had a great day out at First Florist and Greenhouses for their first day of their holiday sale. It goes on tomorrow. Their holiday open house begins at 9 a.m. Santa's going to be there about 10:30. I think I'll stop by and say hi to the big guy. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching this week. We have the most fun. I wish everybody would just watch the stream. We have a lot of fun. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Love you guys.